Morning, sir.
Good morning. Please take a seat.
Thank you.
Akshay, you finished your BTech in 2014,
Yes, sir. That's correct.
and after that you have been preparing for the exam.
Civil services, yes.
And you offered geography as your option.
Geography is an option.
Okay. And your hobbies are playing tabla and watching cartoons.
Yes, sir.
And you have been playing tabla for quite some time.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I would say.
Have you reached a certain level of proficiency?
I gave 2 exams, but they were preliminary. They were of preliminary level, so not an intermediate level exam.
Obviously, when you are doing an engineering program, you don't have much time.
That is true, sir. Besides that, my father has a transferable job, so we never were there at one place for more than 3 years. So that is why there was a discontinuity.
You have been following, the other day I saw somewhere that the schools of Boston, you know where Boston is, right?
Boston.
Yeah.
Okay.
The schools of Boston have rejected the world map. They have introduced a new world map.
Okay.
Are you aware of what it is?
No, sir.
You are not aware of what it is? You have not been able to go through that report.
No, sir.
Do you know whenever the present world map that we are using was introduced, since when it has started being circulated?
No, sir. I'm sorry. I'm not aware.
Okay. And have you also read about a newspaper report that we have a new continent?
A new continent?
Mm-hmm.
No, sir.
I'm not aware of that also. Okay. Have you also read about a newspaper report regarding a new definition of the planetary system?
A new definition. I've read about dwarf planets, sir, if that's what you're talking about.
No, I'm not talking about dwarf planet. I'm
Okay.
talking about a new definition of a planetary system.
No, sir.
Okay, you know something about dwarf planets. So tell us what is a dwarf planet?
So dwarf planets are planets which are not completely defined as planets. So they have certain characteristics like Pluto has been declared as a dwarf planet. So it was considered as a planet before, but now it is not. So there are certain characteristics like the size of the planet and its revolution, its orbital axis. So
But
That-
is there a difference in orbital axis and revolutions in it also? It's only just size.
there are many factors. One of them is size. I'm not sure about the orbital axis.
Okay, but one of them is size. What is the other many factor? You mentioned many factors, right? Can
Yes.
you give one more?
One more. I'm not sure, sir, about another.
Then why do you say it's many factors? You just say that you know only one.
Yeah, I know just one.
Okay. You have been following the newspapers? No, obviously since you are a geography student, I asked you these 3-4 important developments. But you follow the general newspaper?
Yes, yes, I do.
Newspaper. So what is this talk about the Chief Justice of Supreme Court of India offering to mediate for a dispute?
Yes, sir.
Something about it?
Yes, recently there was a electoral victory, a major electoral victory in Uttar Pradesh. So there was a long-standing dispute on religious grounds. So Chief Justice of India offered, rather suggested that there should be an out-of-court settlement, considering all stakeholders.
Where is this dispute?
Sorry,
What is this dispute?
dispute is regarding a temple in Ayodhya, sir.
Which temple? You can name them.
Okay, so it's about a Ram temple in Ayodhya, and two groups, religious groups, are in conflict regarding building of a temple. So Chief Justice of India said that there should be an out-of-court
Can
settlement.
you tell us a little more detail because it's a very important topic?
Yes, there was a. It is said that there was a temple in Ayodhya which was demolished and a mosque was built upon it by Babur, Mughal Emperor Babur. So what happened was some years back the mosque was demolished by a particular group, and that led to conflict between these two religious groups. And now it is the dispute is that should there be a temple built on the same ground or
Now,
not?
what are the cases pending in the court? What exactly are the cases? Don't talk general things.
Okay.
Specific. What are the cases? Where are they pending?
So I
Oh, it's a very important issue, nothing to do with UP. It's a national issue.
It's a national issue, sir. I don't know the specifics, sir, but I only know that there is a dispute and the case is pending that whether or not to build a Ram temple.
Okay. What is the area in which you are very strong? You think you are very strong? Because I asked you two areas and you said you don't know much.
Yeah, sir, regarding current affairs or otherwise?
Anything. Don't talk about mechanical engineer, I am not an expert.
Okay.
But anything where we are supposed to be. Because you have opted for all India service, you have not
Yeah.
opted for mechanical engineering.
That is correct, sir, that is correct. So, relating to my form, like my hobbies and everything, I think I'm strong.
Tabla really, it's a passion. I really don't think it's going to be of any help being an administrator.
Yes, sir. You can ask me about the issues regarding to my state, sir.
Where do you come from?
I'm from Maharashtra, sir. I currently reside in Mumbai.
Okay, Maharashtra has been having lots of reports about farmer suicide
Yeah, that's true.
and the position of drought. Okay, so tell us something about it. What is the state doing about it?
So the main issue is farmer suicides, and I think the main reason for farmer suicide is debt.
Okay.
So debt, it is a vicious cycle where the farmer is stuck, and it has many dimensions. There are economic dimensions related to agriculture, and there are some social dimensions. So coming to the agricultural part, the main thing is lack of rains, lack of proper rains. Monsoons have been unpredictable, and geographically speaking, only 18% cultivable land of Maharashtra is irrigated. So the rest of the area is rain-fed mainly. So that means the farmers are completely dependent on monsoons for their agricultural produce. And if there is a problem in monsoons, they are not able to recover the input cost of agriculture. So that is in a way putting them into a spiral of debt. So that is the main cause of agricultural distress. Apart from that, there are some social obligations also, like marriages and other priorities. So this is leading to debt, and that is why farmers have been committing suicide. And Maharashtra is divided into various zones. The rain shadow zone mainly, the parts of Vidarbha and Marathwada, they are witnessing more suicides as compared to other parts. So that is the main issue.
And what is the government doing to alleviate that problem?
So government is promoting watershed development. So what they are saying is to conserve water, and they are also promoting irrigation, groundwater exploitation. So the groundwater exploitation part is not sustainable as such. So now the focus is more on watershed development. So tanks are being built, and the rainwater harvesting system is being developed.
That is one. What are the others?
The others, there are some schemes like there is a crop insurance scheme, and apart from that there is soil cards. They have been distributing soil cards, and there are Kisan call centers so that farmers know about the climatic conditions before sowing or harvesting.
And nothing on road maafi?
Sorry, sir.
Road maafi?
Ran Maafi, waiver of loans. Yeah, there was a case, but the current budget has no provisions regarding loan waivers. The recent budget passed last week.
So since it's a water scarcity area, do you think Maharashtra should be allowed to grow sugarcane, because sugarcane is a very water intensive crop?
Sir,
And why is it that it is number one in sugarcane production in the country?
yeah, sir. Actually, there are political factors more to be considered. There is a growing sugar cartel. If you see the number of sugar industries in Maharashtra are very, we have the most number of sugar factories compared to the other states. So what has happened that a cartel has been growing, and they have been increasing sugar production. So if you compare the growth of sugar industry, so it is like more than 6 times compared to other states. So I consider that a cartel is there which is growing sugar to a level which is unsustainable. So sugarcane should be grown, but at a sustainable level, not at the levels which it is grown now, which is unsustainable. So I would say 70% of the irrigation is directed towards sugarcane cultivation, which just covers 3% of the area. So that is unsustainable. Had this irrigated water been diverted somewhere, so a lot of benefits could have occurred and a lot of farmer suicides could have been reduced.
Let's talk of something now. Now this budget, that maybe must be called comprehensive 17-18 budget.
Yeah.
Finance Minister speaks all that. So he certain new reforms, he said I'm bringing in certain changes in this budget process. What can you tell me?
So there are 3 main changes. First changes is that they have a dispense with the plan and non-plan expenditure. That is first thing. Second thing is they have merged the railway budget with the overall budget. And the third thing is that they have they have advanced the date of budget presentation. First it was at the end of the March, so that has
So
been-
this advancing this date, are you in favor? Has it given us any particular advantage to the economy, to the country?
So there is one main advantage, and one that is that the vote on account